Season. So glad. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And you know, for that matchup with the Hawks, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Then it's Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Strother in at the 2. And for the Thunder, Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
Outside Porter. Here's Strother. He's covered by Holmgren. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the break. And here's Caruso outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Daigneault.
I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up. But Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Caruso outside. To the inside. Holmgren. Up and in on the layup.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And Gordon with the big finish. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. Gordon outside. Early in the season like this, it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason, Doris.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite? Unequivocally. You've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys.
Shot clock at 6. Dort for 3. Rebounded by Denver. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Jokic passes to Brown. Here's Porter. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Nuggets lead by 3. Porter looks it over. Puts up a 3. Brown passes to Jokic. Here's Brown. Jokic with a screen on Williams. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Denver shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And Murray no good on that one.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Caruso outside. The 3. Jamal Murray. He's been the guy making things happen for Denver. He puts it. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Shai and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They kick it out to Murray. Shot from the low post is good. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Pass to Brown. Screen by Gordon. 6 to shoot. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Murray passes to Gordon. Going inside. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Gordon's got 6.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's SGA. Pass to Caruso. Down low. And stolen by Jokic. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic scorer.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA explodes to the rim.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points and moves on. Gordon outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 35 left in the first half. Count it.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray from deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Murray. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams misses.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Brown. He's got 5. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Stolen by Caruso. Inside. Holmgren running free in the open floor.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they pulled out in front.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. The 3 ball. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us.
Okay, so now, that's it for us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
On the court for Denver, they've got Russell Westbrook. Dario Saric is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Strother in at shooting guard. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
The NBA, it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Wallace, the pass to Jones. Now here's Wiggins, defended by Watson. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist from Jones.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For three, Westbrook. And he converts the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
The slashing ability of Russell Westbrook is undeniable. Good luck keeping between him and the basket.
Here's Wallace. Drops in the 3. Wallace has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Westbrook. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Cason Wallace. George, think about Russell Westbrook's career. All-time NBA leader in triple-doubles.
BA, there is so much to admire about Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to begin with something that I think is undervalued, and that's his willingness as a great player to play hard every single night on both ends of the floor. Tough, competitive, and skilled. He's a Hall of Famer.
To the wing, right side. Saric a screen. Here's Strother. That one's good for 2.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Now here's Wallace, pounded by Westbrook. Jones' shot is good. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Westbrook into the lane. Jones grabs the board. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Outside Joe. The 3. Rebounded by Denver.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. Strother's got 5 points.
He may not be the, quote, pure point guard in the traditional sense, but the passing game of Russell Westbrook is so impactful.
Here's Wallace, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Got a piece of it. Outside Jones. Here he goes. Can't get it to fall. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Saric outside. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Let's go with a three. Jones grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Hartenstein. He's off on that one. Saric with some nice D. Denver has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Watson. Wallace pulls it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Wiggins for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Westbrook. It's good.
Well, this is Russell Westbrook's comfort zone, right? Good size at the guard position, excellent vertical. It's easy for him in there.
Wallace outside. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Jones. Saric with some nice D. The Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And Saric throws it down.
Wow, Dario Saric gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
Wallace outside. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
And the free throw, no good.
First personal foul. 17.
That'll count. The shot off that time. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Oklahoma City ahead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Nuggets foul. Draw. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Thunder now. They lead by 1. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 2. Off target from outside. And so Porter will bring it up for Denver. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. And it's a 3-point Denver lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Denver on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off. Miss number 6 of the day out of 12 attempts. Brown passes to Jokic. Murray up top. Back to Jokic. The 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Nuggets lead by 3. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Jokic, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep three.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Murray for 3. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Porter against Williams. And stolen by Williams. Out on his own on the break. On up the court. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And it's Caruso on the take. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Caruso. Caruso's got 3 assists now in this one. Jokic in the post. He's covered by Holmgren. Now here's Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He connects! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by Denver.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
The ball's knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. By himself. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander. Turn it on the Jets.
The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Oklahoma City now. 2-point game. Dort outside. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
15 foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
Here's Murray over Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Thunder who come out on top.
The regular. The season is set to begin. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for Oklahoma City, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Luka Doncic's bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Williams, a screen on Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso. And the Thunder, another 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 4-point game. Now, here is Irving. Going inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Williams has a screen for Dort. Can't cash in from close range. Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around. Here they are, game 1 of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Here's Doncic. Bucket is good. Doncic has got 9 points.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by Washington. Dallas leading by 3. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. To the inside. Doncic with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Off on the layup. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Who's watching him?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
20 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Doncic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. No good with the triple. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He comes away with a... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. At one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Outside Irving. The Thunder pull it in. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Doncic outside. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Great look, but off the mark. Pass to Holmgren. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Doncic outside. And the slam by Doncic.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Doncic.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas.
Number 2.
Here's Doncic. He's got 15. Here's Lively. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 4.
A strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky it was off.
Thompson outside. Six to shoot. Irving, a screen on Caruso. And Doncic, Here we go.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. The Thunder with another miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Doncic looking it over. At the elbow, Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Washington against Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Doncic, here we go. Here's Irving. Now, here's Doncic. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we finished one half of basketball. The Mavericks on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And
Now let's take a moment. That'll do it for our show.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Jones. Jason Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Joe. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
First in steals, and how about first in terms of three-point shooting? The damage they do from beyond, maybe the biggest offensive weapon in our league.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their #1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was nonstop. Dinwiddie passes to Exum. Back to Dinwiddie. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Driving inside. And that one drops for him. Dinwiddie's got his first basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Thunder with another miss.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now here's Exum, covered by Joe. Dinwiddie for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
When you look at these role players the Mavs had, Clark, they've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
Wallace kicks to Wiggins. Back to Wallace. Jones with the screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Wallace. The layup off target.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Dinwiddie outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
From deep. Wiggins with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Wallace finds Joe. Back to Wallace. Jones sets the pick for Wallace. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Dinwiddie with the steal. Pass to Lively. Over Wiggins. Offensive rebound. And here is Marshall. Fires for 3. And no good. Wallace against Dinwiddie. Wallace dishes to Jones. For 3. Wallace, good. Wallace has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. Dinwiddie outside. Over in the corner, Marshall. Here's the 3. Kleba with the bucket. Kleba's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Wallace against Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Jones. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Stolen by Lively. Dinwiddie left side. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Exum with a wide open look. Another 3 for Dallas. 11 seconds left to play here in the third. Screen by Jones. Joe tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Now Doncic. And he lays it straight in. Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Drains the three-pointer.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Doncic outside. And finished off by Doncic.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
No problems knocking that one down.
Irvin knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Williams, a screen on Doncic. The kick out to Williams. Here's Caruso. Off target from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Thunder trailing by 14. Holmgren with it. Guarded now by Irvin. Holmgren can't hit. Mavericks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. The shot's good from Irving.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Washington finds Thompson. Back to Washington. On the wing, Thompson. And it's Dallas with another.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Here's Holmgren. They get a hand on it.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
So we see the Mavericks taking the... All right, David, thank you.
Thank you for coming out.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
Now, let's meet the visiting from a whopping 420 feet above sea level. Dallas Maverick. At forward.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Thursday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against Brooklyn, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
And now... Dallas' starting group. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. And it's Gafford in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
And Doncic hammers it home.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Outside Murray. Out to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Murray against Doncic. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 5 now.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Murray from outside. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Murray. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
Unloads. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Jokic. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, then you still get a bad result.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic with the bucket. He's got 9. What's not to love about opening day, Graham? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Here's Doncic. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Thompson's shot is off. The Nuggets trail. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Michael Malone and I spoke for a few minutes. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position. But his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Irving against Murray. Shots blocked. Outside Porter. Jokic with it. Gafford picks him up. So they take the lead. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
Doncic outside, and Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Gordon against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought, Irving, that's good.
Yeah, Irving has a sixth sense for where to find his shot.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a pick. Murray from outside. Gafford grabs the miss. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Another miss by Irving.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game. So and if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. It's stolen by Washington. And now the Mavs on the run. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Murray passes to Brown. Murray looking around. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. He shoots. Murray finds Gordon. Takes a 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Gordon. Murray's got 7.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Doncic on the wing. He's got 11. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a third or fourth guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number one or number two guy, but you've got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie. Now here's Thompson. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. On target from range.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Murray passes to Porter. And again, it's Denver missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Washington outside. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Jokic grabs the board. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Murray passes to Jokic. Shot to stop the run. And again, Denver no good. The Mavericks lead by 10. Irving for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 7 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Porter. Shoots over Thompson. Porter a screen. Here's Jokic. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, Jokic often likes to pass from that spot, but he can also hit the jump shot.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Nuggets trail by 11. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Irving with it. Checked by Gordon. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Gafford. Kicks it to Doncic. Washington outside. Drills it from deep. 6 points for him.
3 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
There's a screen. Murray passes to Brown. They kick it out to Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gordon with a screen on Irving. Murray from outside. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And stolen by Irving. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Tries again. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games. Thanks for joining us.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Dante Exum is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Lively in at the 5.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Exum. And Stan, they always say for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves. Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. Shot clock at 5. And the layup is good.
Yeah, the combo guard Dinwiddie, so good at figuring out when one of his guys is open.
Stripped it away. Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. Now here's Kleber. To the wing on the left. An open look for Lively. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And another 3 for Denver.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Now Dinwiddie. He's scoreless. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Nuggets on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season for Denver.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Strawther's checked in for Brown. Gets it down to single digits.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Dinwiddie against Westbrook. Here's Exum. Back to Dinwiddie.
2 minutes remaining.
Clock at 6. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throw good. Dinwiddie.
And every season, Dinwiddie just seems to get better, wanting to take on more and more responsibility. You have to appreciate his work ethic.
Here's Westbrook from 7 feet. And it's Denver with another.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Westbrook against Dinwiddie. 1:31 left in the third quarter here. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
That's his third personal
And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
Exum outside. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Lively unloads from 13. Second chance shot. Out to Kleba. Puts up a 3. That shot is off. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. They trail by 11. Saric, the pass to Westbrook. Cans it with nobody near him. Westbrook's got 6.
I don't think I need to tell anybody Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure.
Dinwiddie, right side. Offline with a 3. Westbrook outside. Jordan high post. Pass to Saric. Pure from three-point range.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the Tide. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That is pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Dario Saric. He's out there with DeAndre Jordan, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Exum. Defense is right there. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Here's Doncic, and the layup is good off the glass.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic. And it's Murray off the drive. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the long J.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
The Mavericks leading. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Doncic on the wing, defended by... Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Murray against Doncic. Brown. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic outside. Over Murray. Again, Doncic missing. Denver has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. That puts them in the lead. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
I just love the ball movement.
Irving for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Look at Jokic working inside.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Doncic outside. They need this. And Doncic with the jam.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Murray passes to Brown. steal. Washington right side. Pass to Doncic. Now Gafford. Irving looking around. Rejected by Jokic.
Great timing by Jokic. Allows him to block that shot.
Here's Gordon. And the shot goes down. Gordon's got his first points of the night.
Really a grizzled veteran at this point. Gordon's a guy who's been in these spots.
Doncic outside. Over Murray. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Murray passes to Jokic.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Outside Irving. On the take. Thompson in the post. Covered by Jokic. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Doncic. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Jokic outside. No luck on that one. Here's Doncic. Irving a screen on Murray. And here's Doncic outside. And he drills the triple.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. With
fresh season of NBA. Basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward. Now Gordon. After the missed three from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic fires from way outside. And it's off from three-point range. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Gordon with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Porter dishes to Gordon. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious. And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Watson. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander to end the run. And Williams lays it in.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Murray kicks to Porter. Gordon with a screen on George. Porter with it. Williams picks him up. Clock at 6. Gordon the pass to Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jokic with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. Dort a screen on Gordon. Williams finds Dort.
Lugens Dort is the guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play. And teammates love what he brings to the court.
All free throws good from Dort. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
I think he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And that one's good, Caruso. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Gordon. There's the try. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And Gordon just slips through the defense that time. He's such a tough matchup.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his three. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. That one drops for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a basket. Count it.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
You immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of your scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done. And try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David.
This is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
The kick out to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Fires from deep. And the Thunder another three.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Murray dishes to Watson. Back to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
Thunder trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Misses the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. Jamal Murray is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Porter. Count the basket. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way. Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Denver leading by 3. Here's Watson. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Murray after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Alex Caruso. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. The point is under review under NBA rules.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
Can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. Now here's Murray. After Lou Dort's miss. Back to Watson. Pass to Murray. Outside Gordon. Denver needs to get off his shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Murray's got 4 this quarter. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
And it's Gordon missing. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's the break. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Thunder shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Gordon with the screen from Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. He takes it in. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic just got 3 assists tonight.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Outside, Dort. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets leading by 5. On the drive, Jokic, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Holmgren with the steal. And here they come. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Over at Little Caesars Arena, the Pistons will face off against the Pacers. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time. Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially.
And that'll do it for half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe is out there with Case and Wallace. Then it's Jones, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. The shot by Sharch, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. For the lead, a nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Wallace finds Jones. Westbrook against Wallace. With the drive and the jam by Wallace.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there. Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Here's Joe. Scoreless thus far. Up and in on the layup. Joe's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wallace down low. He's covered by Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
He doesn't get the second one. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Pass to Brown. Lets it go with a 3. Not going to go that time.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wallace finds Hartenstein. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
And here we can check out the story on Dario Saric, how he performed last season. Averaged 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game. Bangs home the trifecta. Wallace has got the lead back up to 6 now for Oklahoma City.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
And Wiggins with the basket on the assist from Jones. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Well, body and control isn't just for your shampoo at home. It's right there in Russell Westbrook. He gets fouled and still converts.
Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Wallace goes in, and the jam by Wallace.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
The Thunder leading by 8.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's. Michael Malone moments ago with some words.
Stay positive. Don't get down.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And he lays it up and in. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Caruso, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
From way out there, right? Jamal Murray's ever-expanding range.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Caruso is hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Porter outside. Another 3 for Denver.
I feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3 ball goes that time.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The penalty will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the
tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
It's Porter outside. quarter with the screen for Jokic. Looking to end his cold spell.
Jokic doing a better job as the years have gone on, just drawing more contact and getting to the line. And that's a good thing. He's an over 80% shooter there.
And Jokic drops them both. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Murray kicks to Gordon. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Williams with the steal. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Murray against Corso. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. Over Dort, and with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Porter.
And Porter stepping up once to take that shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Say it with me now. SGA. Get it done.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
For 3, Murray. Pass to Watson. Fires the 3. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time.
Watson.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did,
Dayton. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And for that game against San Antonio, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Irving, good.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic. The Thunder making the shot. Yep, that one goes.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Luka Doncic. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Clock at 4. Irving finds Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Holmgren. Here's Caruso. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander, and they're pushing it up. Gafford against Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Washington. Dort passes to Holmgren. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Gafford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Second free throw, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here's Doncic. 1:44 left here in the opening quarter. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 6. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and beats it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After Luka Doncic's miss, Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doncic throws it down.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
20 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Washington. It could go. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
So for Oklahoma City right now, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Irving surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup falls. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Doncic, no good. The Thunder with the lead. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Here's Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Pass to Dort. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Thompson inside, defended by Dort. And Thompson gets it to go.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Washington. In the corner, Irving with it. No good. That would have tied it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Poked away. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Gafford. And the rejection by Gafford. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Second, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Outside Irving. Tries it from the top of the key, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Irving, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso against Irving. Williams with the steal. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifting, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And we are not going.
The previous play is under review.
Review the tape.
And even though, you know,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Really, it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the official.
Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The Thunder.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile.
All right, fellas. And that is it for half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Exum sets a screen for Dinwiddie. It's up a 3, and it's Exum. Time on the assist by Dinwiddie. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And here's Exum. Knocked loose. Here we go, all alone. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Dinwiddie. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
Wallace, the pass to Jones. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted by.
And the Thunder lead by 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Dinwiddie against Wallace. Pass to Lively. And he gets the bucket. Lively's got his first bucket in this one.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, we have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Wallace against Dinwiddie. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Kleba. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiggins. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Dinwiddie outside. No good on the 3. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
5 to shoot. Jones finds Wallace. The shot's good. Wallace has got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure and close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
On the wing, Wallace. Dinwiddie covering. From the arc. Wallace misses. Now, here's Exum. Covered by Joe. Here's Lively. Back to Exum. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking.
Understand something. Keep talking on the defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So for Oklahoma City right now, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Oklahoma City. Doncic Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning is right there with another injury, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Oh, Doncic with a confident free ball.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Driving in, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The kick out to Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 8. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And he drives in. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Doncic outside. In the corner, Irving with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Gafford. That shot missing. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Dallas again missing. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. And there's the drive.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Oklahoma City leading by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Oklahoma City.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these 2 teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were.
Let's begin.
It's still early. In the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Now Denver's starting five. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Hayden Watson is out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Now here's Murray, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And he lobs it up. Porter with the steal. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Washington. And a fast break now, the Mavericks on the run. And the dunk by Gafford.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Porter. Outside Murray. Off with the layup. Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Now here's Doncic. Count it. Good.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Fires for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Releases. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Jokic's jumper is extremely effective.
Here's Gafford. Irving for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. And I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, EA.
And Allie, thanks.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
And stolen by Murray. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there. Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade to move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
This goes to show you how important scouting is.
And luck.
Now here's Doncic. And it's Gafford missing. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic the screen. They kick it out to Murray. Gordon right side. And the 3 off target. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Gafford against Murray. Doncic outside. Back to Thompson to win the drought. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Left side Murray. Oh, there's the alley. And Gordon with the big finish.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Denver. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And now the Mavs on the run. Good chance here for Irving. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The map. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forward. Jamal Murray out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. On the wing, Irving. From downtown. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. Outside Porter. Tries to keep it alive. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. So it's Denver now.
Who's watching here?
Outside Watson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Denver shoots. Shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Here's Murray after the basket by Dallas. And he's going for the lob! And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Gordon does his job on the screen and gets rewarded with the bucket.
Irving looking around. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Murray from outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Now here's Porter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They kick it out to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that. Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Spins. Pass to Jokic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now Irving. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Out to Thompson. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Denver. Murray passes to Watson. Three-pointer. Murray, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Gordon with a steal. Washington against Jokic. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Jokic finishing through the D. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by Denver. Doncic passes to Irving. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And the three-pointer goes.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
It's stolen by Doncic. And they're pushing it up. Doncic on the take. That one drops for him. Doncic has got 9.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. 20 seconds left in the first half of this game. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray for 3. Offensive board. Outside for Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Denver up by 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensive?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for
looking at Dallas. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big change.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disrupt.
Appreciate you joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. They've got Najee Marshall, Maxi Kleber out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Hardy in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Lively over Jordan. Lively's shot is off. Westbrook with it. Saric outside. Here's Strother. He's covered by Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Saric. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks trailing. Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Saric. Dinwiddie passes to Marshall. Kleber right side. From behind the arc. Strother grabs a miss. And for Denver, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Here's Dinwiddie. Get to see a basket. Driving in. And a missed layup.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Jordan against Kleba. Jordan, the pass to Saric. Jordan inside. Pass to Saric. There's the 3. Goes back up. And rejected. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Westbrook. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Understand, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Here's Brown. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the layup falls. Dinwiddie's got his first points in this one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Dinwiddie against Westbrook. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The shot by Brown, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The Mavericks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Hardy. No made baskets yet. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Back come the Nuggets on the run.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Lively inside. Saric on him. Lively with the bucket.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Jordan, the screen. Here's Westbrook, and it's rejected. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Such a dynamic playmaker. Westbrook forcing the issue, getting to the stripe.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Mavericks trail by 5.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Denver. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
Here's Strawther. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one. The third quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top, leading by 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. On the court for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Hayden Watson is out there with Murray. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Irving. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Murray, shot is good.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. That's tipped. Outside Murray. Outside for Porter. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Jokic passes to Gordon. Going inside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Watson. Jokic with it. The shot. The wide open shot is on the money. And the Nuggets lead by 12. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Now here's Murray. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Out to Thompson to halt the run. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner 3s in his sleep.
Gordon finds Jokic. Outside Porter. Over Irving. Porter's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Irving. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Doncic on the wing, defended by Murray. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3.
Well, Murray there did exactly what he needed to do defensively. He got into the shooter's airspace and forced a miss.
Outside Watson. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a 3. And it's Watson missing. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Doncic. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. 1:05 left in the fourth. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. Outside for Porter. No good on the three. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Another steal in transition. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Thompson.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Now here's Doncic from deep three-point land. Again, Doncic missing. And Murray launches it from deep. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And so it's Denver with the W. This was a hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.